quality. Apparently you have to reset the stream every time you change game. That's annoying. Let's see, we updated VR compatibility. Oh, I don't have VR. What do you want me to do? How does one continue? Just mess around with my head. Press anything. Dude, I don't really attack that well, but... Sorry, I don't really do this kind. So, I've only done the tutorial so far. It's a tutorial for just... I didn't tutorial you how to make games, basically. So.
Where will you begin? Choose Dream Surfing to start playing, or choose Dream Shaping if you want to start creating.
I intend to.
Your first creation will be your home space. But before that, I need to teach you the basics of moving around.
Okay.
My imp can help you with that. It's got some quests for you. Go over and say hello.
Alright.
Aha! Complete the first batch of imp quests to begin your dream-shaping journey. Finishing them will earn you your very own home space.
Alright. Then there's some quests and then there's to look around.
Onwards with the first quest. You need to know how to look around, so let's start there.
I'm not sure I'm going to want to be making things with this sense. Use the right stick to find shapes and texture within it. I'm not sure.
Wonderful!
Press it done. Press X to go to the next quest, or press circle to return to the home space.
Now let's see about moving around.
Let's take the fly through these shapes. Use your right stick on the this is how you move. Oh, I understand. I do comprehend.
Fantastic! Sometimes you'll want to move while looking in one direction, otherwise known as strafing. Great job! Now to get up close and personal with objects, you can use GrabCam Zoom.
Grab the shape at the end of the tunnel with GrabCam and push on the right stick to zoom in. Oops, you moved without grabbing an object. You cheeky bastard, that's who I am. Look, I'm out of a fucking circle here. I'd like to move further to myself.
Time to give GrabCam Pivot a whirl. This helps you examine things from all angles. Whoa!
Remember, that's an option for something like that. Oh, okay. That's a good thing.
Let's really go places. To move across the scene very quickly, you need to know how to zip.
Hold L1 to have a shape, and then L1 to zip. That's essentially what it's doing.
Fantastic!
Cool.
Dreamer, it is with great pleasure I now bestow upon you your very own home space.
Get that very quickly, I think.
When you're ready, head through the magic door.
Sure thing, chicken wing. Oh, am I not in my thing? Ooh. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Welcome to your transform in any way you please. Other dreamers can visit your home space to take a peek into your imagination and what makes you tick.
Yeah.
It looks a little bare, doesn't it?
Not bad.
Let's make it more you. Visit my imp to get started.
Righty.
Aha! A new batch of imp quests. Completing these will give you tools to edit your home space and win you prizes you can use to decorate it. Most excitingly of all, finishing them will earn you access to dream shaping in the main menu. Okay, dreamer, let's get started. How can we use this block to get that prize bubble?
Press the square button to enter the home space editor. Use the left and right to adjust your view so you can see the block where you need to move to. To move the block, we need the move tool. It's a default tool and then you can use it. You only equip it by pressing the circle button. Now use R2 to grab the block with the tip of your imp and drag it to the dotted outline. Alright. Ah, is that fun? Cool, and then you want me to go in my thing, I guess? How do I get out of that? I don't know.
Bravo! And now there's a prize higher up. How are we going to get the puppet up there?
Possess the puppet, top of the block, then depossess the puppet with the circle button. Finally, press the square button. Adjust your view so that you're side onto the block and can see the arrow. Alright. Before you move the block, remember that if your puppet falls off, you can undo it with the left button, try again. Now grab the block with the R2 and hold L1 and gently push the left stick to move it to the dotted line. So L1 because of strafing, I guess. Alright. Isn't it thorough?
Perfect! And there's another prize, right where the block was before we moved it. If only there was some way to undo the change we made.
Like that. Where's my boy? No, wait a minute. Come here, I want to possess you.
Good work, dreamer. There's another prize bubble for you. This one is higher up. If we could rotate that block, it would make a good ramp.
I suppose L1, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Position your view. Alright. Oh, you move the block. Don't forget that if you don't get it right, okay. Now grab hold of the arrow on the block with L2 and gently push the right stick. Alright. Ooh. I don't think that's what I wanted then. How do we do it? Oh, there we go. Nice. Come here. Come here. There we go. You are mine, I think.
What? The next prize bubble is even higher up. Maybe we can make the ramp bigger to reach it. Or scale it up, as we say in dream shaping.
Press the square button to open the interface. Okay. There we go. Alright. Okay. When you hover over it, how the object will scale. With the tip of your rim. What I intended. Alright, real end. There we go. More like it. I don't know why I'm struggling with the no other way to realign like that. Alright, that's where it should be. Ugh. Let's resize this so I can get that fucking idea of this. And then we'll... Right, so that's that way. There we go, that's that way. And like that a bit. And like that a bit. And like that a bit. Alright, I think this is just completely in the wrong place now, right? Up it. Oh shit, you doing that, can't I? Fuck it. Let's try that. Can you get up there, buddy? I don't think you can. God damn it. Alright, let's do this. Make it bigger. And drop it down a bit. What we can do, I think, I can get you on there now. I'm not sure if somebody else can get there. No, make it smaller, I guess. And drop it down a bit. Can we just get you on there? I can lift it. Did he just drop off that? You alright, buddy? There we go. Reach that right? No! What from that well? No. Okay. A little bit more of it.
Now, let's discover the secrets of one of the most useful tools in the whole Dreamiverse. Cloning. By cloning objects, you can quickly build up large creations and fill your home space for less cost.
Cool. Where's the square button in the home space editor? Find the block and position. So you can see the dotted lines and the prize. Alright. clone tool in the menu, but let's use the shortcut. Hover over the tip of your end over the block, press L1 and then hold R2. Release L1 and move your imp to the clone. L1, R2, release it. Alright, very nice. Very nice. Done that. Yeah, that seems alright. Seems less right. Sure, let's see what happens. Come on, buddy. See if we can do this with you, shall we? Oh, we did it.
Now let's make some room, so we can build with all the lovely prizes you've won.
19. You can find the delete tool in the menu. Right, let's use the shortcut. Hover there. Just press triangle. Once you've deleted the lamps, exit home space everything. Alrighty. Cool. Right.
Now let's dive into the Dreamiverse and transform this space with the treasure from your quests.
Okay. Press the square button to enter. Use the search for the X button.
Look at all the wonderful things you found. There's lots more where these came from. And look at the things the folks at Media Molecule left for you in MM stuff.
Alright, find something you'd like to add to your home space and select it.
This is where you'll find all the finely crafted, fabulous creations by Media Molecule, the creators of dreams.
Right. That's funky.
Oh, that looks fancy. Where's nice...
The object. What do you mean? Give that, I guess. Okay, do that. Maybe do we want to stand up here? Yeah, I did it. You happy with me, game? How do I... Oh, you need to fucking... Alright. Okay, get rid of those. Stamp the object with R2 as many times as you like. Just don't go stamping on the imp or on the menu. Sounds like a challenge, doesn't it? Press the circle button to unclip the object with it just holding. When stamping or moving things, you might notice they're stuck on the floor or otherwise constrained. If you'd rather move them freely, simply switch off Obey Auto guides in the menu. There's 3 different elements to complete the imp quest. Can I just put it anywhere? Do you want me to put it anywhere specific? There's a big boy. Oh, make this one a little boy. There's a big boy. Make it a little boy. Sure. I just want to do 3. That's why it says 3 different, and it means 3 different. Ooh, no, that's not what I meant to do. We're 10 on your side, so. That's cool. Let's get it smaller then, shall we? I don't know why I'm doing this, but whatever. That works. Bit weird. Ooh, a moon. Have a moon to go with it, shall we? Oh, is it trying to put it on there? Yeah. Let's spin it around. That's all I can seem to do that, man. Let's pop it on there.
Well done, Dreamer. Dream shaping is now yours to explore. Simply head to the main menu.
I'd rather keep it impressively come on.
A tantalizing new batch of quests has appeared. Complete these to unlock more home space editing tools and win some prizes to decorate with.
That's good.
Okay, let's go wild and change the look of the entire space. Give it some atmosphere.
What is all about it? I don't quite know. These things. Alright. A special mood contraption and your prizes are stuff. You use to search for and enter mood to find one rare user. Taking fancy. Alright. Like that, I guess. With your view over to where you want to stamp the mood contraption and stamp it on our team. I guess I'll just plop it over all this stuff.
Beautiful. What else can we change? How about some music?
Find a special music contraption in your prizes or MM stuff. You search for music contraptions. Or just music. And then so nice. Oh. Thought I would just play. Shouldn't you tell me what it sounds like, so I know what I'm getting myself into? Not much time. I'm gonna go for this, I'll go with the other thing, I would imagine.
Sounds wonderful. Feel free to potter around and spruce the place up, or head off and practice your skills elsewhere.
Alright. Yeah, no quests for me though.
This is where my imp keeps track of all the imp quests you've completed, and the ones you've still to try. If you're ever short of something to do, just come here, or visit my imp in your home space.
Level 2. Don't judge me. Hey. Oh wow. 89 is bloody things? Oof. Okay, I won't go for them all. I don't know which ones are like the ones I should go to. I guess we'll just do this and see. Set the scene and break elements. Try creating a scene using elements you can find in the MM Quick Start collection in the Demiverse. This is the Dream King's home space. Sure.
In a moment, you'll be creating and editing your own scenes in edit mode. Scenes are like levels in a game, or scenes in a movie. They're made up of elements. Elements are like props, sets, music, effects, and characters. Anything that you can build inside a scene and save to the Dreamiverse. Scenes are connected together to form dreams. And these dreams can be found when you go dream surfing. Welcome to Edit Mode. This is a fresh scene full of potential, where you can build anything you can imagine. Before you go wild with the power of dream shaping, let's just do a very quick imp quest to get you off on the right foot.
Alright, character and... Hi, cheeky bugger. Touch elements. Yeah. Take a quick look in the quick start collection for elements to stamp into your scene. Browse the Dreamiverse for elements other people have made. Alright. Let's search characters. Oh well, Final Fantasy dude. That's Snake. Thank you. Kind of creepy. Spongy dwells. Oh, that's one. That's one. Hi. How do I do that? Is it not possible to zoom out when you're doing this? Do that and then... Whoa, what am I doing? Let's do that. Alright. Maybe. Cool. Well, I've still not done a structure or anything yet if we wanted me to do that. Okay. Interesting. That's very cool. Oh, it's a big boy. It's a big old boy. Alright, rotate. Yeah, a little less big currently. Alright. Still a bit wonky, huh? Not like a quick way to make it not wonky. Could be nice. Oh, there we go, just realign. Nice. Very nice. Display. Let's hope. What does one do play? Is it now? Oh, mission is. Huh? New. Tools, modes, animate, gadgets, or issue mode. So at any point you want to turn more about this. Well, unless it just wants me to, Oh, okay. Hover over the tipping ramp on the puppet. We'll run around. When you're done, be possessed with circle. When you're ready, press options. Alright. Why do you know what? I'm doing that. Oh, I'm confused. It's because I resized them. Ooh, what did that do? Did I try that? How strange. I don't really want to say that. That's a bit shit. Just playing around with it. not work, so I didn't say that one. Fair enough, fair enough.
This is dream shaping. Here you have the power to manifest anything you can imagine. Anything. Music, a story, a piece of art, a whole game, even something there isn't a word for yet. Create things from scratch, or remix something another dreamer has made using the dream tools. Since you're new, I'd recommend heading to the Dreams Workshop, where my friends, the Dream Crafters, will introduce you to the secrets of creation. Welcome to the Dream Shaping menu. Here you can create something brand new, browse for something to remix, or learn some techniques in the Dreams Workshop.
Oh, cute. Yeah. It's just what I wanted it to be before. This will do that.
So, you want to learn the ropes of dream shaping, but you don't know where the tools are on the shelf, or how to use that intriguing gadget, or you want to know what that strange contraption over there does. Dream Crafters, assist us. Ah, hello, architect. Hello, engineer.
Hello, Queenie.
Why are we squirrels?
Just a temporary physical form for you. I like it. It's cute.
Well, thank you. It's better than the last one.
Yeah, at least there are no tentacles this time.
Now, show this dream shaper how to unleash their creative powers.
Done! Follow me, Dreamer. Oh, it's so exciting that you're here. I have been really looking forward to this.
There's so much to show you. Gameplay, animation, art.
There's no limit to what's possible.
Welcome to the Dreams Workshop. Have a browse of the tutorials, masterclasses, and how-to videos we've got here. If you're new to dream shaping, maybe try the Start Dreaming tutorials first. They'll get you up to speed with all the basics of dream shaping.
Okay. And then we've done this one. Yeah, that's not it.
I hope you've got your imp under control. I've got some spectacular tricks to show you. And in this tutorial, you'll master the basic controls you learned in the home space. But this time, you'll have the full freedom of edit mode. Use the video player to play through the tutorial steps. Follow the steps carefully. It's not just about getting to the end, it's the journey that counts. So here we are. This is where the magic happens. Edit mode. The row of buttons you can see is the assembly menu. That's where you'll find all the tools and modes you need to construct your scenes. It can be opened and closed by pressing the square button. You won't need it just yet, so go ahead and close it with square. Somewhere in this scene I've hidden a puppet, which we'll need in later tutorials. I've left some clues to help you find it. Use the camera controls you learned in the home space to investigate the island. Here's a quick reminder. Move around the island using the left stick. Push it left and right to move sideways, and up and down to move forwards and backwards.
I don't know, there is something there.
Use the right stick to look around the scene.
It's not there.
To move up and down in the scene, just hold L1, then push the left stick up and down.
Oh, wait a minute. Should we put this on there?
Use the left and right sticks to look around the island.
I'm not paying attention to what he's saying at all, am I?
If you go flying off in the wrong direction and lose your bearings, don't worry. Just hover over the mode icon in the corner of the screen. In assembly mode, the icon is a puzzle piece.
I get you.
Here you'll find a camera bookmark that'll take you back to where you started in the scene. Select it with X and you'll be back in familiar territory.
Whatever. No?
Can you find anything here that looks like a clue?
Yeah.
Once you've found the clue, you're ready to move on to the next step.
Oh, we were
Press
going
the
up
arrow
that way.
button on the video to continue.
Is that boy? Alright.
Did you find that clue?
Believe so.
It was on the back of one of those shapes. Looks a bit like a rocket. I do love a cryptic message. Why don't you look around for any rocket-related goings-on?
Buddy. I found it, buddy. I found it.
Ah, look over there. On that island in the
I'm
distance.
gonna skip. I assume I don't need to watch him do what I've just done. Oh, okay.
Now, that looks pretty good. At least from this angle.
Alright, yeah.
Hey,
Stop it.
did you find the next
I
clue?
actually didn't.
It was on the back of the orange cube.
You got me there.
What on earth could it mean? If I had eyes, I would wink at you right now. I can't see any other green trash cans around.
I just took the arrow as meaning.
Unless, of course, the trash can is the icon for the delete tool. I'm so devious. That must mean you need to delete the orange cube.
Well,
Here's a reminder of how to delete things in edit mode. Hover your imp over the cube,
I know, buddy.
then press the triangle button.
I know, buddy.
That was my final clue telling you where to go. The island right above us. I know you're an expert in moving around with the left and right stick now,
Don't
but
tease
let's
me.
practice
What do you mean,
strafing up and down with the left stick.
I'm a strafing boy.
Remember, holding L1 modifies what the buttons do, like shift on a computer keyboard. Normally, the left stick moves you backwards and forwards in the direction you're facing. But if you hold L1 at the same time... Right, here's the puppet I reserved for you. Let's call her Connie, because she looks like a cone. We need to help Connie walk through the door to complete this tutorial.
Let me put some blocks.
To do that, we're going to have to switch over to play mode. Remember, right now you're in edit mode. This is where you create and edit your scenes. In play mode, you can experience the scene just like a player would if they found it in the Dreamiverse. You can't make any changes in play mode, but you can take control of characters and try out what you've made.
You have to jump without the stairs?
Switch over to play mode now.
No.
Just press the options button on your controller. Hover over the controller icon with your imp, then press X to select it. To control a puppet in a scene, you first need to possess it with R2. Try that now. She's full of beans, isn't she? I picked her just for you. Walk her around a bit, then take her through the door to finish this tutorial. Oh, looks like the door's too high.
Yeah, don't
There's more
say.
to Connie than meets the eye, though. She might be able to reach it if you make her jump by pressing X. Oops. I remember now. I always forget to put the steps in. Better head back into edit mode. To switch back to edit mode, just press Options again, then select the pencil icon. Did you see those stairs on the island below us?
I did not.
Those might come in handy now, so strafe down to them with L1 and the left stick. If you've deleted the stairs, you can use Undo by pressing the left directional button. Just keep pressing it until the stairs come back. Okay, press and hold R2 to...
Strange way to be the tutorial. You will return to this tutorial. I think I'm good. We'll do the next part. Can I do the next part? Oh, this is gonna happen.
Now you've got the hang of moving things around in edit mode, it's time to master manipulating objects. Just as well, because Connie's friend Cuthbert fell asleep in the Dreamiverse and got stranded. Yes, he's a cube with legs. Connie didn't choose her friends. I did. So, we need to fix these platforms if she's going to reach the flag and get to Cuthbert.
Alrighty.
Before we start, you can switch to play mode to see how a player would experience this scene. You'll always need to test things out in play mode while dream shaping, so it's a good habit to get into. Press the Options button, then select Play Mode with X. Its icon looks like a controller. Once you're in play mode, take control of Connie with R2, and we'll see how far she can go. Start by jumping over to the first platform.
What's going on?
Oh dear. Looks like it's too far for Connie. Move that first platform closer. To do that, head back into edit mode.
Go for that real
So,
button.
open the Options menu and select the button with the pencil icon. Once you're in edit mode, move on to the next step.
I hope he's not saying anything super useful, because I'm not paying attention. Oh, careful man, careful man. I'm gonna need to that big time. Just spectate, I'll do that. I imagine they want me to, I was gonna say, I imagine they want it to be 100, but I guess not. A bit bigger. A little smaller. Sure. Seems alright. Ooh, do this. Yeah. Cool. I think that should be good. Hey buddy. What's the matter? What's the matter with you? The woman's trying to go away as well. Alright. Look, shall we? Front door anyway? I guess I might have to listen to what they're saying.
We have to do
Alright.
backwards, forwards, left and right. Now that the first...
This is going to take a minute, isn't it?
Let's sort...
I feel like this should be optional.
Now the only thing
actually.
separating Connie from Cuthbert... Hurrah! Connie and Cuthbert have been reunited. But now they need to find a way out before Cuthbert falls asleep again. So let's learn how to find a door in the Dreamiverse. Go to the Assembly menu, which is the row of buttons at the top of the screen. The Assembly menu disappears when you're busy working on a scene, to make sure it doesn't get in the way. So if you can't see it, Just press square to open it.
Alrighty.
Here you'll find all the assembly tools, modes, and gadgets. If you ever wonder what a button does, just hover over it for a few seconds to see more info.
Yeah, I won't let that
This
happen.
menu is also where the search button lives. It's the one with the magnifying glass. Select it now with X.
You just want me to get this door, don't you?
The search button takes you to the Dreamiverse, where you'll find all the things created by dreamers from around the world. But for this tutorial, I've made a collection of elements for you to use in this scene. Let's see if we can find a door in the Start Dreaming collection.
Yeah,
Select
yeah,
it with
do
X.
that.
Have a look around.
Right, latest. Very nice. These are very useful, just a bit annoying to get through.
Now you know how to grab, rotate, and scale objects. It's time I showed you how to clone things. Cuthbert has managed to get himself stuck again.
Oh, buddy.
Luckily, I've set up this scene so that we can use the clone tool to rescue him. With this tool, you can make exact copies of anything in the scene. This makes it one of the most useful tools in a Dreamshaper's toolbox. You'll also get a chance to practice with all the other tools that you've learned so far. If we get Connie off this platform, maybe she'll help us out. Let's use the clone tool on this one small block to create a bridge. Remember how we used the L1 button to modify how the grab cam and the left stick work? Well, it can also change how the grab button works. Hover over the floating block with your imp and hold L1. Now grab the block with R2, and remember that if you press it gently, you can move it more slowly. Now you have another block. That's because grabbing things while holding L1 creates a clone of that object. Once you've created the clone, you can release L1, but don't let go of R2 until you're ready to place it in the scene. When you've found the right spot, release R2 to put it down. You can treat a cloned object just like you would any other element. You can move it with R2 and rotate it with L2. And scale it up and down with the directional buttons. Of course, anything you do to the block can be undone with the left directional button.
Sure.
You can even clone the cloned block. Let's do that next. Hover over it, hold L1, then press and hold R2. You can use the clone tool to build a bridge between the first two platforms. Or you can create floating blocks for Connie to jump on. All that matters is that she can get to the next platform, so make sure you test your work in play mode. When Connie can get across, go back to edit mode, rewind time with L3, and move on to the next step.
I'll get right on that. Right. Did I not finish that? So didn't do it exactly how I wanted you to do it. It seems like that's the case. Oh, is it because I didn't press through the bloody video?
Now you know how to grab, rotate. Get. Okay. Let's get back to the stair.
We good? We good, video?
Okay, Con. Let's get back to the.
I'll get rid of you. Nice. Kept all my stuff. That's nice of it. Maybe it's not a good looking staircase. Look at you that. That's a staircase. here for all the videos now.
Welcome to part 4 of our Start Dreaming tutorials. Ah, I see Cuthbert has managed to get himself in a pickle again. Connie, how do you put up with him? What a spanner. But with Connie's help, we can rescue him.
I love it.
This time around, I'll show you how to select and group your creations and how to scope in and out of groups.
Alright, well that's new.
Luckily, someone left behind a block for us to use.
For sure there.
Remember how to repeat clone blocks to create a bridge?
Yeah.
Well, let's do that again.
Okay.
Move your view side on to the block and the gap. Hold L1, then grab the block with R2. Move it with the motion sensor function to create a clone. Just like last time, let go of L1 while still holding R2, then press the directional buttons to make more clones.
Copy.
Now, you probably noticed that all the blocks, the original as well as its clones, were selected automatically after cloning. You can tell when things are selected because they have an...
Do I need to
Now,
watch this to
you
figure out
probably
what it is?
noticed that all the blocks, the original...
Like that.
Now,
Stop it.
now,
Stop it. Go back.
now,
Alright.
you probably... Welcome to part 4 of our Start Dream. Well, amazing, right?
Alright.
If you rotate the first block a little before you clone it, you can make an arch. Use L2 to make the first block angle up slightly, then make the clone angle down. Press the left directional button to repeat clone, and the clones will line up to make an arch. Amazing, right?
What?
Let's quickly test that in play mode.
Oh no, pause. Pause. Delete all this crap. Arched it. Alright, I guess. I don't know why I struggle with this so much. Alright, so do that and then do that. Go the other way. Pop it here, I guess. Okay, I have no idea how that worked.
Welcome to part 4 of our Start Dreaming tutorials. Ah, I see Cuthbert has managed to get himself in a pickle again. Connie, how do you put up with him? What a spanner. But with Connie's help, we can rescue him. This time around, I'll show you how to select and group your creations and how to scope in and out of groups. Luckily, someone left behind a block for us to use. Remember how to repeat clone blocks to create a bridge? Well, let's do that again. Move your view side on to the block and the gap. Hold L1, then grab the block with R2. Move it with the motion sensor function to create a clone. Just like last time, let go of L1 while still holding R2, then press the directional buttons to make more clones.
What was that last bit?
While still move it with the motion sensor function to create a clone. Just like last time, let go of L1 while still holding R2, then press the directional buttons to make more clones.
That's where I'm going now. So I do that. Very nice. See, bit sloppy. It's a bit sloppy.
If you rotate the first block a little before you clone it, you can make an arch. Use L2.
Alright. It's still a bit funky.
To make the first block angle up slightly, then make the clone angle down.
I think I get what we're going for, Evan.
Press the left directional button to repeat clone, and the clones will line up to make an arch. Amazing, right? Let's quickly test that in play mode. Looks great. Switch back to edit mode, rewind time, and go to the next step of the tutorial.
Kind of.
Now, you probably noticed that all the blocks, the original as well as its clones, were selected automatically after cloning. You can tell when things are selected because they have an animated dashed outline. But after we switched between play and edit modes, everything was deselected. So let's select them again. All you have to do is hover your imp over one of the blocks and press X. There's the outline again. Now do the same to the rest until the whole bridge is selected. Can you see how each block has its own outline, with a double line where they meet? That's because they're still individual elements.
Right.
You can deselect them one at a time with X, but it's much quicker if you deselect them all at once with circle. Give it a try. There's also a faster way of selecting multiple objects. Just select one as before, but this time keep X held down. Now move your imp to select the others.
Cool.
Better than selecting one at a time, right? So
Right.
much faster. The great thing about having multiple objects selected is that you can manipulate them as if they were one object. For example, if all the blocks are selected, you can clone the bridge sideways to create a double bridge. Plenty of room for Connie to cross it without falling off the edge. Try it in play mode. Once Connie is across the gap, go back to edit mode and move on to the next step. You know, this bridge would be really useful to help Connie cross to the next platform. Use X to select all the blocks again. If we're going to use this bridge a lot, we can make it into a group. That way, it will behave like a single element and you won't have to keep selecting all the blocks. Have you noticed the menu at the side of the screen? It appears when you have one or more objects selected. That's the context menu. The options it gives you will depend on the situation you're in. In this case, all the buttons relate to selected objects. Look for the plus sign. That's the icon for the group button. The number next to it tells you how many objects you've selected. You can use this button now to turn all of those blocks into a group. There we go. The bridge is now a single element. You can tell because it has one outline around it instead of one around each block. And if you look over at the context menu, you'll see the group button now says ungroup. Use it if you want to break a group up. But we still need it to help Connie. So let's clone this bridge and place it between the second and third platforms. Just like before, hold L1 and grab the bridge with R2 to clone it. As always, remember to let go of L1. Ah, we don't need to test the bridge to see that it's not going to get Connie to the third platform. But don't worry, we'll fix that in the next step when you're ready to move on.
Oh, I bet you resize it, don't you? That works, right?
Our bridge needs a bit of work if it's going to perfect opportunity to learn a new technique, scoping in. Scoping in means you can jump into a group and edit the contents individually without having to ungroup it first.
Right.
And since you can only edit things inside the group, you don't have to worry about messing up anything outside it. Let's give it a try now. Select the bridge with X if it isn't already selected. Then find the Scope In button near the bottom of the context menu. Notice that it's showing you a shortcut for it, L1 and X. So hover over the bridge group, hold L1 and press X. Now you're scoped in. We can now edit all the parts as if it wasn't a group. If you want to really focus on just the group, you can hide everything else in the scene. Just use the Hide Everything Else button in the context menu. The icon looks like a closed eye. There's also a Scope Out button in the top right corner. This is how you exit groups. Try scoping out now. Select the button with X or use the shortcut, L1 and circle. That's it. Now scope back in again so we can fix the bridge. Just hover over it, hold L1 and press X. I think what Connie needs to reach the next platform is a staircase, so use the Move and Clone tools to create a new one.
Where's my idea, Basil? I don't know if this will even work. Ooh, that's interesting. That's cool.
Once you've built the staircase, test it out in play mode to make sure Connie can make it across. When you're happy with it, switch back to edit mode, rewind time, and move on to the final step of this tutorial.
Alright, then I should try doing this in there. Okay. Alright, oh, that's alright. Take you up here. Come up here like here. Maybe not. Yeah, whatever, it works. It does its job, I think.
Is your staircase working? Fantastic.
I assume so.
Now Connie just needs a bit more help to save poor old Cuthbert from his predicament. Luckily, you can clone your staircase group to reach the final platform. Use the clone shortcut, L1 and R2, to copy the staircase group to the last platform. Don't forget to let go of L1 once the clone has been created. That's how useful groups are. If you select the group, you'll see a button in the context menu that saves the group as a new element. Saving a group as a new element means you can use it in other scenes, or share it in the Dreamiverse. You can't do that in tutorials, but you can everywhere else. Now that you've mastered selecting and grouping, I'll leave you with a thought to ponder.
Yeah.
You can also make a group inside a group. With that, I'll let you experiment. Once you're happy that you've mastered selecting, grouping, and scoping, you have just one thing left to do. Go into play mode and take Connie and Cuthbert to the exit.
Alrighty. Need to get a handle on the rotation. It's screwing me up at the minute, I think. Cool. Very cool. There's more tutorials. Alright. Sure.
Are you ready to get those creative juices flowing? This tutorial's all about making your creations beautiful. Now, this is Connie's front garden. But what's this? It's had all the color, style, and magic sucked out of it. But not to worry, Connie. We can help make the garden pretty again with the power of dreams. Just to start you off, all the lighting's already done. We can learn more about that later. And because I'm ever your servant, I've also grouped some of these objects just for you. It'll make editing them quicker and easier. So what does the garden need? Well, it could do with some color, texture, and movement. Luckily, the coat, style, and effects modes are the perfect tools to do that. They don't create new objects. They modify existing sculptures and paintings. And they work on groups. With just a little practice, you can become a master of them all. So let's start by adding some color with the tint tool. Open the assembly menu with the square button and go to the modes menu. Each mode has its own set of tools and options. The tint tool is in coat mode. It has an icon that looks like a pot of paint being spilled. Select it by pressing the X button. As you can see, the assembly menu has now been replaced with the coat menu.
Right.
In the top row, you'll find options and helpers. Along the bottom, you'll find the tools. Now, which color to use? Open the colors menu in the top row of icons. These are color groups. You can expand a color group with X. Each group contains more shades that you can choose from. I'm going to find a green for the foliage, but if green's not your thing, you can experiment. Is the menu too long? You can scroll it by grabbing it with R2. Pick a shade, or if you fancy a more painterly or organic look, choose the tumbler color at the end of the group. That will apply a random shade that changes as you work. When you've chosen a color, you're ready to go to the next step. To add color to our scene, we'll use the tint tool, which has an icon like an airbrush. You can manually select it in the tools menu. But in coat mode, choosing a color from the colors menu equips the tint tool automatically. See the airbrush icon on the tip of your imp.
Alright.
The tint tool recolors objects, either tinting or completely covering their original color. Just press and hold R2 to tint the objects at the tip of your imp. No need to select or scope into anything. The rounded clumps look a bit dreary in this scene. Let's add some color. You can see that the longer you hold R2, the stronger the tint gets. And with a tumbler color selected, it will cycle through different shades. If you make a mistake, you can undo using the left directional button.
I guess if you group them anyway.
or set your tool to subtract and you can detint. How do you do that? If you press triangle while the tool is active, your imp will change to an outline. So now it will remove tint instead of adding it. And that works on pretty much all of the coat, style, and effects tools. Just press triangle when they're equipped to make them subtractive.
Cool.
Try removing some color using subtractive tint now. Just hold R2 over the object. And to make the tool additive again, press triangle. Now that you've got to grips with that, you can color in the whole scene with the tint tool. Go wild. Use different colors to tint the path, rocks, river, grass, and the little cottage.
I sure will.
The colors menu has all the colors you need. Just open a color group and pick a shade, or the tumbler color. Take some time to color your scene. When you're done, move on to the next step.
Sounds good to me. This is far more enjoyable. That should be a coloring shit in. I can't really see that. There's a way to turn the fog off. Oh shit. Square. Coat. Tint. Sure. Nice, nice. Alright. What's wire? Is this supposed to be grass? Or is Max, that looks like a rock, right? Where? Where? Yellow on that, I think. Ridiculous. Made it so ugly. Yeah. Like that. Probably should make the rocks, I wonder. Ooh, why's that doing everything? Ooh, I don't want to leave. I don't even want to leave, thank you. That's weird. What about down here? For minutes I'm doing everything. I don't know. Stop it. God damn. Oh, I didn't need to do unit and group. I got everything grouped somehow. Not a quick way to just deselect all that. Here we go, there we go. Got there in the end. I don't want to be great for that. See the blue kind of left. Maybe not. We want a grey, really, don't we? I wanted to copy the colour, I wonder. Alright. Let's just deselect everything just in case. Oh, there we go. Bloody hell. Look at these wall paintings. Yeah. No, it's the video player. Thank you. Alright. Sneaky little bugger. Oh, that's part of that. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. What else you got now? Maybe what I'm looking for. Oh, shit. Sure. What a mess. This flower's gonna just stay there for fuck's sake. I can grab them all. I'm very annoying. Fucking pain. Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it. As weird as we possibly could. Alright, fucking mess.
Good job. Now your scene is beautifully coloured in, let's add some texture to it. For that, we need to leave coat mode and go into style mode. To leave a mode, select the exit button in the top right of the screen. Or you can use a shortcut. Hold L1 and press circle. Just like scoping out of a group.
Alright.
Now use the modes menu to switch over to style mode. The style mode icon is an S-shaped brushstroke. All sculptures and paintings in Dreams are made up of flecks, and style mode is where we manipulate them. For example, notice how the objects in this scene look smooth? That's because their flecks are small and tightly packed together. We can make them more textured with the Looseness tool. Select the Looseness tool. It looks like a blurry circle. Now try using R2 to loosen some of the foliage in the scene. Don't hold back. As you can see, loosening sculptures and paintings means their flecks become more obvious. If you think they're getting too loose, press triangle to make the tools subtractive and tighten them up again with R2. Or you can just use the left directional button to undo. Don't forget to loosen up the river too. We'll need it in the following steps.
This is a river. What?
Carry on loosening the objects in the scene. When you're happy, proceed to the next step.
That's lazy. A cool little thing. Easy way to make a game like Kevin. Give it an interesting art style at least. Ooh, kind of breaks out a little bit, eh? Just a little bit. Yeah, that's a bit better. Sure.
Wonderful. Connie's garden looks like a lovely painting. Let's look at the water now. Water has a reflective quality, so let's add some shine to the river. This is where the Finish tool comes in. Exit out of style mode with L1 and circle and head back into coat mode in the modes menu. Next to the colors menu in coat mode, you'll find the Finishes menu. Select it with X. These finishes change the way objects react to light in your scene. Using finishes, you can make objects shiny, rough, metallic, or even translucent. Now you can choose your finish for the river. Let's see. Ah, yes. How about shiny wax?
I don't have the option.
Wax finishes are translucent, and the shine will give the river a reflective surface that will catch the light. Apply the finishes before using R2. Remember that you can revert your changes by switching to subtractive mode with triangle, or by using undo. Try editing the finish on other groups and objects in the scene. Continue to the next step when you're ready.
Alright. Careful now. Nice. Let me get to these not wet.
Our river looks nice and shiny now, but something's missing. It doesn't flow like water does. But there's a magical tool for that in effects mode. It's called the flow tool. Leave coat mode if you haven't already, and enter effects mode. The effects mode icon has some twinkly stars on it.
Alrighty. I guess this
Alongside the flow tool, you'll notice other animated effects that you can apply to sculptures or paintings. But for now, we'll pick the flow tool. Its icon is a tap, or a faucet if you're from the US. Press X over the flow tool to select it, and use R2 to apply it to the river. Isn't that lovely? In effects mode, you can preview the flow effect even when time is paused. But if you leave effects mode, you'll need to click R3 to see the effects in action. When the river's flowing at the right speed, you may notice something a bit odd. It's flowing the wrong way. Let's fix that using another tool found in style mode, the comb tool. Leave effects mode using L1 and circle, then go back into style mode via the modes menu. The comb tool icon is some wavy lines. Select it with X. Now we're going to make the river flow the correct way. How do we do that? You guessed it. Hold R2 to comb the flecks of the river so they go in the right direction. We're no longer in effects mode, so we can't see the flow effect animating. But just click R3 to start time, and you'll be able to see it again. The key is to move your imp in the direction you'd like the flecks to flow. A bit like you're combing the river's hair. Very stylish. Let go of R2 when you're happy with the flow direction. And now you can see the river is going the correct way. But if it isn't, just undo and try again. When you're happy with the speed and direction of the river, click L3 to rewind time. Then it's off to the next step.
Very cool.
This scene is really coming together. Next, let's do something interesting with the chimney smoke. Move closer to the smoke so you can see the flecks clearly. These flecks don't look very smoky, do they? Let's change that. If you're not already in style mode, head there now using the modes menu. Open the flex menu with X. It's the button in the center of the top row. Now choose a fleck that looks smoky. How about the dots fleck? When you choose a fleck type, it'll automatically select the Apply Fleck tool. Now, hover your imp over the smoke and hold R2. The flecks will change. That's better. Let's inspect it now using the grab cam. Grab it with R1. And while you're grabbing, spin around it with the left or right stick. The paint strokes look a bit flat, don't they? You can only see them well from certain angles. We can make it a bit more billowy and three-dimensional using the Impasto tool. In the Style menu, select the Impasto tool, then hold R2 to apply it to the smoke. Watch as the individual flecks of the painting become more three-dimensional. To see it better, use the grab cam to spin around the smoke again. You can also press undo and redo to compare the smoke with and without Impasto. Now that you've mastered Impasto, the last style tool we're going to use is the Ruffle tool. The Ruffle tool icon looks like a lot of lines going in different directions. It will randomly rotate the flecks so they're not as orderly. It works in the same way as the other two tools. Select it with X, then use R2 to apply it. And switch the tool to subtractive by pressing triangle. Ruffle makes quite a difference, doesn't it? Why not see if you can animate the smoke using the flow tool in effects mode? When you're happy, go to the next step of the tutorial. Now that the scene is looking good, we should make Connie's cottage look more welcoming for her. We can do that using something called the Glow tool. So head back to the Modes menu and into Coat mode. The Glow tool has an icon that looks like a little sun. Select it with X, then move your view over to the cottage for a closer look. Now position your view so that you can see the door and the window of the cottage. Then hold R2 over the window in the door to make it glow. Go on, give it some welly. Whoa, that's too bright. Let's press triangle to make the tool subtractive, then use R2 to reduce the glow. Maybe you could try tinting the window to change the color of the light. See what you think. Have a play with the Glow tool, and then move on to the next step when you're ready.
Very cool. Oh, shit. Making this look as gory as possible. Yeah. The yellow was best on that. Okay, I'll do. Alright.
The scene looks so alive now, and Connie's in love with her new home. It's hard to believe that this scene used to be all grey and blocky. Let's try something. How different did we actually make it? To see, we can use a special trick. Press square to open the menu, and then take a look in the Show Hide section. The Show Hide icon looks like an open eye. It can be found in most of the mode's menus. In the Show Hide menu, you can make all sorts of different objects visible or invisible. It only works in edit mode, so your scene will still look the same in play mode. Some of them are on by default, and some are switched off. Coat, Style and Effects is one of the options which is on by default. Its icon is a combination of the icons for all three of those modes. Try turning it off by pressing X over it. Wow, what an amazing difference. That shows you how powerful these tools really are. Using Coat, Style and Effects, you can make even the most boring block come alive.
Very nice, very nice.
Practice using the tools and see what you can come up with. When you're finished, go to play mode in the options menu and walk Connie into her beautiful new home. This will complete the tutorial.
Yeah, I see. Camera's better than this for me. Cool. I see the sound effects and stuff are separate as well, right? I imagine there's a tutorial for that at some point too. Alright, I'll take a break. Should be back momentarily. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. So I figure instead of just going straight into this, I should, I'm still thinking about it. Alright, okay. Sorry. I should just have a go, right? And then the more I learn, the more I can add to stuff. I guess we pop out of the workshop. We should see how it works and make a thing, I guess. Do this.
Welcome to Edit Mode. This is a fresh scene full of potential, where you can build anything you can imagine.
Mm-hmm. Why are you giving me bloody imp quests here? If I just be able to play around. Stamps and sculptures, and I don't want it. I just want to play. I'm not sure why it's done that. Let's see, how do you do shapes? Sculpt mode, eh? We got fill down. I wish you wouldn't do that. Sphere, huh? Alright. We can rotate said sphere. Size. Wow. That looks disgusting. Alright, so we go to the ground. This way, maybe. Looks rather phallic, doesn't it? I mean, it kind of looks like a dog turd, actually. Alright.
Don't forget that imp quest, streamer.
I don't want to do the imp quest, lady. Let me play. God damn it. Was there a way to zoom out? Yeah, there we go, that's better. Could make it a bit bigger, so that doesn't.
Dreamer, did you forget about the imp quest?
Oh my lord, lady, stop it. I just want to play. What the fuck is that supposed to be? Try colouring it, see what happens. What happens if you put like this on it? I wonder, can you... Yeah, that's made that into like one big thing then. Group it?
Are you stuck? Maximize the hints box to see what to do next.
Shush. Just leave. You're not wanted here anymore. Fuck off. Alright. Let's change the color. I might not let me. I has it merged the fucking... Oh, god damn it, what have I done? I think I merged the object with the fucking base. A big dummy. There we go. Like a big old dummy. Let's see, tools,
Don't forget that ImpQuest streamer.
That's a no. That's a bloody no, that is. Oh, that was the one. That was the one. Shiny. I don't know why it looks so phallic. I'm not sure I'm feeling that. There's default. Let's go back to default. I think it was one of the other things I wanted to play around with. The thing that makes it all weird. Not that that explains anything. Effects.
Dreamer,
One, right?
did you forget about the ImpQuest?
Lady, I swear to gosh. Apply flex. So apply a flex. Ah, that was those. Alright. That doesn't really do much, I think, that doesn't. If we take all that stuff off, will it do anything then? Apparently not. Alright, so there's not much use for this bit then. And pasta would you use for this? Not much. Alright, so this is the only thing that really changes this then. I was trying to make it look like a rock, but
Are you stuck? Maximize the hints box to see what to do next.
Oh, what do you want me to do? Just fine. What do you want me to do? If you leave me alone. Find some elements to stamp into the scene. I just want to make my own stuff though. Have a little play around with stuff. I think flat. You, sir. You joined my scene. Are you happy now? Are you happy with me? Yay. Shit. There's like nothing and I still managed to fall off the fucking edge. Thank you. I'm ready. You can carry on experimenting. I don't need you now, buddy. Does that mean you're gonna let me have fun now? If we... Can be a different shape, what else? What other shapes have we got? Tools. Clone. Alright, this was shapes. Curve. Oh, it's so disgusting, isn't it? Ugh. Oh, gross. Like intestines. Suppose you could do something cool with that though. Doesn't make it any less disgusting. But you know. What about you, Phil Donut? Maybe you'd be good for a rock. You're a bit bigger. Zoom out a bit.
Don't forget that ImpQuest streamer.
Apparently she's not gonna leave me alone. I did everything. You said I can experiment now. Alright, we'll quick save. We'll quick save. It's cool. It's cool. Why don't you do as you wish, my lady? Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm so proud of it.
Dreamer, you've just made your very first creation.
I sure have.
The Dreamiverse is yours.
Cool. Well, let me play. Oh, look at it. Look at what I've done. So proud. Now then. Oh, wait. Oh. I guess I'd have to put it down for that to be a thing. This could work. Maybe not from that angle. But yeah, I feel like this might be a good thing for Roxy. Maybe. Can I just take them away? Interesting. If I do that now then. I should usually like smooth it so it's not so weird. So, I mean, it looks more rock-like than that does. That's a start. What effects do I want to evaporate? Frog. I'm not sure what that makes it do. Not much apparently. I guess it has to be like a specific kind of thing for that to work. Paint mode. Stamp plaque. What does that mean? Strange. And it's making it red. Funny looking red. This isn't clicking it. I feel like it'd be very easy to make some like disgusting horror game in this game. Alright, let's try what they clearly seem to have done in the in that little area they showed us. Wasn't that? They like did this, didn't they? Can but assume. You're a bit bigger, buddy. Effectively, it's the same thing as the smearing, it's just, being a bit more carefully, I guess. Oh, God. Smooth up. I feel like it moves me in, it zooms me in when I'm not pressing R1. It's because I'm, alright. See, yeah, this is what's happening. Like, I zoom out, and then I pull this closer to me, but I can't pull it away from me. When I do that, it moves me away. It moves the object and me together. That's a bit annoying. I keep ending up too close to it. Copy that. Alright, let's see then, shall we? If this does what it did for that thing. Do it. There's style, right? Turn this into foliage? No, it did not. This makes it look all fuzzy. I suppose you could say it's like a little bit of a hill. Well, not really a hill, but a mound, I guess. Maybe it's Jesus calling all these veins, splat. Doesn't seem to change anything still. Streaky. That's what I'm looking for. Go back to that, I guess. Yeah. Kinda. Just a bit too far. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Got a little bit of grass going on. Oh, I do that. I guess what you'd say is a bit of a hill, hay pile too, and then I guess you could just like repeat it. And what happens if you select both of these and then group them together, and then use the toughness thing on it? I wonder. Looseness, not toughness. Complete opposite of what I remember. Alright. I do wonder how you'd get a game that wasn't in this art style though. God, that'd be quite difficult. So I wonder if I change this now, if it'll be more noticeable. Yes, it is. Interesting. Alright. We're getting somewhere. I'd say some of it isn't like that different. Cool then. I guess this is how you change the art style. It's still gonna look painterly, I feel like, no matter what you do there. Which is cool, because I'm into that. I suspect it's hard to do anything else. I think this was the best one. Most noticeable to be grass, right? Go to tint, or coat, I guess. Make it green. Probably better clipping in green for this. Alright. That's progress. Nice. Cool, let's try and make a little thing then. So, that's a shape. So we'll build out this grass more. He's doing it right, I was using. Really big one, I think. Well, somewhat big anyway. Now it's really big. Ooh. Let's see. So if I'm moving it around a bit, awkward. that one's like the most useful thing, I think. Get rid of you. You're not helping. I wonder how they make the water though, without the effect. That'll be interesting, I'll have a go with that. But first, let's try and make this. Stop doing that. We'll make it the right colour. And then it's looseness, right? That's what we did. Style, looseness. And then change it to this. I guess make it more loose. Oh, for fuck's sake. Basically the green's the wrong colour now. What does that do to this? I wonder. Oh, that's cool. No, it does fuck around with that stuff. Nice. Doesn't do anything. I guess. Yeah, it's just hard to figure it out. Ooh, okay. I like that. Nice. Getting somewhere. How does it, is it like that? What have I done here? I wanted to get, yeah, we got this what I wanted to do. I think. Maybe? Yeah. Like that. Yeah, I think so. Right, I need to get these both to be the same colour, which means using that's probably not the best idea. Yeah, that's about right. Alright. Give it a YouTube, shall we? Alright, progress. Let's do this. Leave this on right so it's not, yeah. Should we go all this? Make sure it's grouped. I guess that's a group within a group, like you was talking about. Okay, what does paint do? Paint mode. Interesting. You just make stuff. I guess this is how you do the sky, huh? I don't think I'm ready to be doing stuff like that yet. Can this do anything to you? Whoa! That's cool. It's like it's blowing in the wind. It's like a little bit of that. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. That evaporates. Does that do anything? Similar thing. I guess that's a different effect though. That one doesn't look like it's blowing, it's more like it's disappearing. But it gives off a flowing light. Yeah, that works too. Alright, that's cool. Ooh, that's nice. So if you go into that kind of like art style, that could be cool. Could be cool. Alright, Impresto, yeah, I think I've got all of this. I think I like that a bit more. Yeah. Come, let's make sure you're all going in the right direction, shall we? Nothing. Undo nothing. Nothing. Sure. What? Alright, let's bring a dude in and see how this works. Seems like the best choice, doesn't it? Slow him down a bit. As I was wondering. Okay. Well, how does this work? Is this like a separate platform? Oh, nice, you do have to jump up there. Nice. It's cool there, I like it. Alright. So I think what I want to do is try and make this bigger. If I could just copy it and make it work how I want it to work still. Is it gonna look awkward? I don't think that does look too awkward, does it? Let's pick it up a bit. The rotating I struggle with. Okay. That's about what I'm thinking of, I think. Looks alright. Looks alright. Not too shabby. Okay. Let's go back in time and see if we can get up now. Careful, man. Yeah. Just careful. Okay, so what I wanted to do was try and bring like a bit of water off the side of this. I'm not sure how doable that will be though. Let's see, tools. Freeze? What does that do? Unfreeze. Shit. What have I done? Okay. Okay, okay. Somehow I go back to being green. Somehow. Alright. I know I want to select tool, I think. If I do that, is that everything? I think that's everything. Nice. Cool. Merge, get no shape. Well, let's see if we can do this then, shall we? I wonder if it'd be better with the sphere for the water. I feel like it would. Let's try this, see what happens. Although I don't want to be in that while I'm doing it. Maybe. Zoom out a bit. Well, thank you for the follow, Efrona. Appreciate it. Alright. There we go. about there. About there. Assume I can smooth all this into each other. To be fair, if it's water, I mean, it's not bad if it's got that weird effect on it. Alright, buddy. Like that. Need to see him out again, I think. I'm struggling to. There we go. Yeah, there we go. It looks a bit weird. It looks a bit weird. It looks very weird. This looks like sludge. Should we do this maybe? Alright, let's use that as a basis. See if we can do anything decent with it. Alright, so water, so I get blue. Nice blue. A bit too blue. Try this one maybe? Try that. Maybe not, I don't know if I like that. Oh, is it quiet? I think it's because I'm a bit far away from it. I'll turn it up. Apologies. Ooh.
Use my headset, that's why. I thought it just defaulted to the microphone, sorry. Is that better? I feel like alright plonking here. Try loosening it up a bit. Ah, thank you for that. I had no idea. We don't want it to look like leaves. Loose it up a bit more, maybe? We want it to go downwards when it happens. Effects, that was the one. Kinda. I've done the tutorial that showed you how to do the water. I'm just trying to like see if I can get it to do it, work with the grass. But if you got any tips, I'm happy to hear them. Kind of working. See if we can get a better thing on it. Ooh, I quite like that. What would that do, I wonder, if I did that to it? Not much apparently. It's hard to tell just how different some of these are. I do think that was kind of cool though. Obviously there's clipping with stuff up here. I'd have to figure out how to sort that out. What were the other things? I wonder what this does to it. Not much yet. Comb is going in the right way, so that's something. Wonder if Ruffle will screw with it. Yeah, that's turned it more grassy, isn't it? I mean, it's something. I guess the idea is you would want to make like a pool at the top of there, maybe. Let's have a look. Make it a bit bigger. Yeah, a little bit, right? It's getting there, slowly but surely. I think I try and do this how I did the grass, maybe. There. Alright, we'll flip it around a bit. Ooh. There we go, there's no grass clipping through that, right? Alright. So what I'm thinking is, maybe if I might need to make this a bit bigger, but if I make this blue and waterish, maybe it'll flow into this, and then I can put like more grass around it. Ooh, that's a good idea. Let's have a look. I'm more than happy to give that a go. Impasto. Ooh, nice. There's a nice glow up. Although I'm worried about clipping through this a little bit. Let's bring it down a bit, shall we? Turn that effect off, actually. Then effects, I guess, for the other thing, right? Wave effect, you suggest? So, like, maybe just a little bit of the wave effect. Oh, it's because I've got subtract on, that's why. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, I guess if you, like, do it, yeah, it gets quicker. Look at that. It's alive. Slow it down a bit. I think slow is nicer, right? Well, slow that down. Turn that one off too. Alright. Boom. Yeah, that looks good. Thanks, buddy. Alright, see if we can get this to work, shall we? Which blue? I think it was this blue. Oh, am I in something here? Coat mode, tint, color, blue. Let's try, not that. Ooh, definitely don't want to do that. Looseness. Doesn't want me to edit this. Oh, wait a minute. Is it because of subtract? I keep forgetting to, toggle the subtract. That would explain why I couldn't color it then. Let's do that first then, real quick. Try and get it the same color as that one. I'll do for now. Is there a way to copy the color? So I could like copy the color of this and then use it on this. That'd be kind of handy. Alright. I guess for flow, try and get it to come down here. And we want to put like an effect on it. Ooh, thank you. I love how the effects work, it's really cool. Alright. I guess I need to loosen it up a bit more too, again. Maybe put like a circle just below it, in fact. Let's do that now. I mean, it's a bit more flowy into each other. I need to sort of sort this clipping out though. Ooh, let's have a look. Oh1. Ooh, crikey. I didn't know this was a thing. Effects. Wow. Save possession, pin to screen. Crikey. Oh, it seems there's a lot of tutorials I still need to look at, eh? 200%. Alright, buddy. I think I'll have a look at all that later. I'm just playing around at the minute, just seeing if I can get stuff to work. So what happens if I let that go? That should be about how we want that to. Get that grouped in there. Do that. Nope. So the blue color, there is an output. Connect the output with the input of the other sculpt. I think I'll play around with that later. Although thank you for explaining it to me, buddy. I do appreciate it. I think I've made it like less water-like. Try again and messing around with this a bit. Crikey. That's kind of cool. How does that look? Not really what I was going for, but I kind of like it. I'm gonna stick with it though. A bit more. Try this. I think we want to comb this down, don't we, a little bit? Yeah, that looks good. Ooh, very nice. So look at these flecks again, shall we? Maybe that'll help. Kind of like that one. Yeah, the lighting tutorial was the next one I need to do. It was next up. I've just done the color one, and it made me want to have like a little play around with it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into that. It looks interesting. So let's do this. Alright, actually what I want to do here is go into that. Let's see, can I get... I think I need to go into it further. And a little bit further. Yeah. Bring you up here a minute. Can I separate you? There we go, that's what I want. Maybe we could make this work. Oh. Let's undo that. I guess that's stuck in all that now, isn't it? Here we go. Alright, we'll have to do it this way then. Is it connected to that too? Amazing. I want to bring you down a bit. I dread to think what it looks like up there. It's good job, I'm just testing stuff. Oof. That would be depressing. Alright, let's see what that looks like with everything. Kinda looks like a Bolden dude, doesn't it? Oh, thank you, buddy. I think the like the paint tools really help you to get like something that just looks alright, right? Yeah. They did a really good job with that. Alright, I need to go back into this. Let's have a look. I need to beef this grass up a bit. Style. Pasto, that beefs up a bit, right? Ugh, maybe not. I think what I need to do is make it less loose. Bit too unloose. Could be a nice middle ground, right? Let's have a look. I'm not sure, maybe not. Alright, let's just like super unloose it, see what that looks like. Now it kind of looks like I've got two different sort of styles going on, doesn't it? This is like a little bit of a Mario-y Sonic thing kind of going on. This is a very nice little painted look going on. Alright, let's go back in. Alright. That's something. I wonder what this looks like up there. This is a cool little, like, floating island. Quite like it. Maybe put some rock underneath it. It could be kind of cool. Accidental little thing. Maybe like a waterfall going off over here and like coming down there would be cool too. Let's try making like a house. Alright, I wonder what this does. The smear tool is interesting. I'll plop you in. Maybe not you. There are more shapes? No. What does curve do, I wonder? Oh yeah, I've tried that one. It makes the phallic objects. Oh sure buddy, I'd be happy to any advice. Can you do just walls? Is there a way to get walls? No. Don't want to do that. Let's have a look. What have we got? Paint mode seems interesting. It seems a bit out of my league at the minute though. Also, I'm looking forward to playing around with sounds. Let's have a look at how this works, shall we? Ooh. there, buddy. The test one that they showed you, you can do like splashing sounds when you go through the water and stuff. That seems really cool. Cool. What's this? Animate gadgets. I guess this is where lighting comes in. Wait 1 second. TV wanted to turn itself off. Gameplay gear. Oh, I bet that's how you get like movement and stuff, right? I'm looking forward to getting into all this. I'm also terrified of getting into all this. Cool. Alright, let's try making something else, shall we? Alright. Gadgets. Camera. There we go. And click on the sun and sky gadget. This one? Yeah. Alright. Ooh. Surface snap, that's interesting. Oh, Jesus. Come back. Alright. Realign you. There we go. Oh, it's a... Alright. Is this little yellow thing sort of representing where the sun would be coming from? I think there might be a bit of a stamp it. Okay. I think there might be a little bit of a delay. It's a bit awkward figuring out how the streaming stuff works on the PlayStation. I miss me Streamlabs. Rotate, huh? Ooh, wait a minute. Is it me doing that? That's interesting. This is, wow. I assume this is like affecting something? I'll leave that there for now, and then I'll go back to it when I see your next thing. Where were we? Hexagon. Oh, I suppose you could do this, right? Do that, and then kinda do this. Ugh. Kinda. Suppose that would be one way to go, wall. Okay, so is the yellow circle, is that where the sun would be coming from then? Yeah, I guess you can kind of see the sun up there, right? Nice. Yeah, I suppose you can see the shadows too, right? That's really cool. Yeah. So if I move it... Huh, that's neat. Thanks, bud. I look forward to getting into a bit more detail on that stuff in the tutorial. Alright. It's crazy how much stuff you can do with this. I wonder if I make this bigger, if I'll make that easier. So look, shall we? So the other thing that one the tutorial showed, it had like paths and stuff in it. Yeah, the one I was onto, I'd just done the painting one, and then the next one to do is the lighting one. I just wanted to, I wanted to have a play around. So I'm just having a bit of a faff around at the minute. But I'm definitely gonna do the rest of the tutorials. Ooh, maybe it's a bit bigger. Just get that seeping through a little bit. Ooh, very nice. Let's try and make a little bit of a path, I think. I assume there's like tutorials for like sound and stuff as well, right? So I imagine that stuff's quite quite difficult to get your head around, maybe. Also the gameplay. Alright, but no worries. Alright. So first up, let's paint this. Let's get a bit grey, I think. A little bit less grey. Yeah, that looks good. Looks very path-like for a colour. It's more style now, I think. What would you do, buddy? I think looseness is the way to go first, isn't it? Doesn't seem to be doing much yet, I think. Yeah, needs to be a bit more. Wonder if the fleck will do anything yet. Bit more loose, I think, first. I just worry about getting too loose with it. So then, yeah, so that's going a bit grassy. We do this. Go back. Ooh, ever so slightly. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Bit more, maybe. Don't want it too high, because I'm probably going to have to put more water down there. Ugh. Here we go, here we go. About that. To make that just one big thing. Ooh, actually, finishes could help this. Maybe. In fact, I forgot that's a thing. I should be putting that on that too, shouldn't I? Finishes. This where that was? No. Style. No, that's effects. Doesn't seem right, does it? For it to be in the effects. Coat. That's the one. There we go. Got there in the end. That kind of works. Kinda. Maybe just normal shiny. Yeah. Why not? The pathway I'm not liking. I'm not sure what to do about that. Try and make it looser, but then it just looks a bit weird. I mean, it works with the rest though. I guess maybe if there's something here. Or if the whole thing was covered. In fact... although maybe this should just be water. Yeah. Alright, alright. I think that would look good. Okay, so just make sure we got that selected. Effects mode. Tint the bugger. This one. There we go. I think the fleck needs to be the same too, doesn't it? Ooh, very nice. Do that, and then we'll play around with this again. Maybe it needs loosening a bit more, maybe. Bit less. Actually, whilst we're in that one, impact 2. Just comb it, make sure it's going the right way. I think it's going the right way. Do a little bit of ruffle. Now we'll try this again. Just doesn't look like this is smoothing. Maybe if we go specifically into this bit. Yeah, there we go. Wonder if we want that to be a bit more flowy and less wavy though. Bit quicker. Yeah, why not? Just move the camera out of the way. Getting there. Slowly but surely. Righty, let's make some more grass on the other side then. So what I think I want is I want like a humongous little hill over here. Ooh, if I can do it. So do that. Okay. I think it needs to be higher than the water, doesn't it? About that. Yeah, that seems right. I do think I want this to be a bit higher though. Okay, let's get out of that. Let's, oh, if I do that, it's just gonna... Okay, never mind. I suppose if we go into this... Maybe not. Filled donut. It's bigger again. I want this to be a bit higher, I think. Got a little bit of a hill going on, I think. I should do it. Alright, let's try and stay zoomed out. Again, a little bit bigger, a little bit more zoomed out. I do need to make it so the guy can actually get up there. Keep that in mind, I guess. Alright, let's move that out a bit out here as well, shall we? Right, let's see how this works. Style, loosen the bad boy up. So unloosen it a bit. Might have been a bit much there. Ruffle it. Let's make sure we got this on it. I think the tools, pasto, loosen it a bit more. That's the wrong way. There we go, that's what we want. No worries, but let's do that. Maybe not that. Is that about right? That seems about right. Let's colour it so we can get a good idea. Ooh. Good with that. Keep going. Get there eventually. Here we go. %, eh? Alright. Coat. Tint. Give that to green. That doesn't seem right. Ooh, I like that one though. It's a nice little middle ground there, isn't there? There we go. Cool. Alright, let's go back to effects. Get a bit wavy on this, shall we? Crazy. Put some on there too. I'm just gonna put my lamp on. Ooh. Get a bit dark. Alright. Let's have a wander around, shall we? See if we can actually get around this place. Ooh, nice. Poor bugger. Cool. Alright. So, not that. Style? No, it's coat. Finishes shiny. Ooh, let's undo that. Alrighty. So what I want to do now, if we can... Don't want to do that. I want to get rid of that. That's what I want to do. We do this. Put the donut back. Good old donut. I want it a bit more in, I think. Just get a little bit between that. Crikey. Big boy. Yeah. Kind of looks like an ape's ass. But, I'm sure it'll look better once I've messed around with it. Shrink it down a bit. A bit on that. Cool. Alright, so we want to loosen it a bit. And the colour's already pretty much how I'd want it, I think. We'll have a look though, maybe get a bit more brown. I think these are the browns, aren't they? Alright. Ooh, what we need to do. Make sure there's no grass coming free. Ooh. Alright. What else can I do with you, I wonder? Doesn't comb will do much. Ruffle? Not too much. Don't want it looking like that, I think. Let's have a look. At these. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm not sure if it works with everything else though. I think what I worry about with some of these textures is just stop it not looking like muck and it looking more like like the grass. Yeah, that just looks like brown grass to me at the minute. You look closely, and I think it's because it's maybe too loose. That one definitely has got a grassy feel to it. The one that looks like grass, I think, is almost certainly going to do that. What's that? I don't know what I've done there. Let's undo that. Alright. Curve mode, let's see what finish will do to this, shall we? What's this box thing I've done? Let's see, maybe that sorted it out. Rough? Rough metal. I mean, it's not metal, is it? I probably shouldn't do that. I think that's got the whole island too. I don't want the whole thing. Probably don't want to mess with too much with the grass. Like, making the grass look like metal. Maybe not my best move. Although maybe. I'm not sure about this. Alright. A little better. Let's take a bird's eye view, shall we? Well, maybe not bird's eye, but zoom out a bit. Bit weird there, isn't it? Maybe do something with that. Also, this area looks very strange. From like that one angle, it looks alright. Ooh, I haven't tried making a tree yet. That could be interesting. Plop a tree on there. Has anyone ever got excited about making a tree before? Am I the first? I'm sure I'm not the first. Alright. Let's see, shall we? Okay, so I wonder. Get this directly on top. Keep you still, buddy. And then if I just... No, that's not worked. Alright. It's worth a try. Make sure we're not in any zone while we're doing this, actually. It's its own separate thing. Okay. Let's zoom out a minute. How big is this log? Let's just plop one down. Apparently I can't do. Come on, just press it once. There we go. Oh, I think it's because I'm, This will be interesting. Ugh. Let's see. I think I need to be using L1 here to get this right. What have I done there? What have I done? I toggled something on here. We good? We're good. We're not good. We were good for a second. No, I'm good with you. Oh, there we go. L1 and triangle, if that ever happens to anyone. Alright, here we go, here we go. Is that right? Ooh, almost spot on. Not quite, though. I imagine you can smooth it out, right? You would assume. Alright, let's go up a bit. So, plop you two together, but not you. Can we get you without doing you? No. Alright, well in that case, we'll just get you for now, and then we do two of you. So my hope is smoothing this out will make it not look like a Lego tree. It does have a bit of a Lego vibe to it at the minute, doesn't it? Careful. Almost. Almost. There we go. A bit better. A little bit better. Right. See what this does to this, shall we? Oh, I get it all. Everything except that, preferably. Alright, you're grouped together now, so you should be cool, right? Interesting effect, like. Not super what I was going for though. Try that. I think I need to loosen it a bit more for this to take effect. What flex have we got here? Wouldn't be good for a tree trunk, I wonder. Circles might not be a bad idea, to be fair. Heavy is the head. Try to stick with that for now. A bit less. A bit more. Sure. That works. Alright. This'll be interesting. I've not been great with the spheres so far. It's not too shabby. Maybe make it go down a bit more. Bit more tree for your bang for your buck, eh? Alright, what colour do we want to make this? Go for purple. That's a note. We'll leave it like that for now because we can retexture it, see what that does. Alright. That ruffling it a bit might be nice. Maybe. Maybe not. I wonder what that does to that. Ooh, yeah. That's nice. But maybe it makes it look a bit fairy. Less leafy. Ooh, I like that one. Yeah, we'll go with that. Now I'll try ruffling you. I dare you not be ruffled. I think I like it a bit more organized. Honestly, kind of looks like a tree. Which is what I was going for, so... Alright, let's see. Mess around with the trunk a bit more, I think. Not feeling it. If I could just get rid of these bloody seams, that'd be nice. On great, Eastland tweak. Save as new creation, volume brush. What does that do? Let's not do that. Anything new is scary. Alright. I do want to bring you down a little bit. Crikey, I can bring you down a lot, can't I? A bit too off center now. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. Sorry, it's got a tree vibe to it. Alright, this is what I'm messing out with. How do I get you to be seamless? It's fine for now. It is fine for now. Ooh, what time is it? Ooh. Alright. I have to go. I'm gonna save this. Quick save. I should have been checking the time. Right. I was planning on playing this on Sundays from now on, if you are interested in seeing more. This game is amazing. I love it. It's so crazy what you can do with this stuff. Like, I don't dislike what I've got going on here. And that's quite good. I think when the sun was like, I shouldn't be getting distracted here. Sure. Bloody hell. When we had the let's move around a minute. Yeah, when the sun was coming from that direction, I think I preferred it. Yeah. Get everything going in motion. I think if I did this, I'd have to speed the water up. You can't really tell, can you? See you later, bud. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it, and thank you for your help. Very much appreciate that. Yeah, alright, I should go. I'm getting distracted again. Right, thank you for watching. I very much appreciate it. Thank you for the follows, huh? Ooh, I definitely do. How do I find your creations? Alright, cool. Can you, like, save a creator as your favorite or something? Something like that. Sure. How do you want to save this version? Just do that. Ooh, next time I play I need to go through the, I might do the tutorials off stream actually. Dreamers. What's your name, buddy? Afro Man for Peace. That is a very cool name. Ooh, there you are. Damn, you've been busy. Let's see, how do I, follow? Indeed. Of course. Definitely not that one. Alright. Cool. Well, I need to grab something to eat. But that will be a great time to have a look at your stuff. What's the meeting? Thank you for stopping by, bud. I look forward to looking at your creations. Right there, that looks pretty cool. Ooh. Ooh, that one on the left looks great. Alright, go. I gotta go. Keep getting distracted. Thank you, bud. I shall see you later.